Okay, here we are working on this one again, because for some reason, out of all the shorts I put on here, this one got like 304 views, which kind of blew my mind. I don't really understand. It's just a weird giant man spider eating cheese whiz in a top hat, but you never know what the world's going to be into these days. It's pretty crazy. But I was quite pleased to see everybody liked him, though, because I liked him pretty well. Out of all my weird little gross creatures I've drawn, I would classify this guy as my favorite son. Um, I'd actually drawn this probably 2 years ago originally. I just kind of doodled it down and was like, oh, he looks cool. And I played around with him in Photoshop and threw a can of Cheese Whiz in his hand, and because I thought that look would be a cool thing for him to hold. Because I used to love Cheese Whiz as a kid. I mean, like, I would put that away. I was a round little feller, so you seen me around the neighborhood riding my bike 9 times out of 10. I was packing a can of Cheese Whiz with me because I was ready to go. Because like me and my friends would be out playing, and like we'd be riding bikes all day doing cool stuff, and then we'd get tired, get real sweaty, deplete all our electrolytes, and my friends would look over, be like, "Cheese whiz me, Sammy," and I'd be right there for him. I'd be right there for him every time. Because yeah, I'm just a great friend like that. But I named this the Cheese Whiz Fiend, or I've called him the Cheese Whiz Kid. They're really interchangeable. I actually kind of like the Cheese Whiz Kid better. The Cheese Whiz Kid! Of course, I don't know how much I should be making light of the situation. I mean, if you look at this character's eyes, they are very sad. That's not something I intended. I think his eyes were coming up right now. Yeah, there you go. You got a glimpse of him. Like you can see, there's a broken man in there. Like this cheese whiz addiction has destroyed his connections with friends and family. So it's probably pretty insensitive to joke about it, but I mean that's how most people deal with trauma nowadays. So I gave him a purple top hat this time instead of the black one, and as a way to kind of make up for me creating him and making him be addicted to cheese whiz. I didn't mean for this creature to have such a miserable existence, but oh well. That's how life goes. He could kind of be like the Kool-Aid man, but just sadder. Like instead of busting down walls saying Kool-Aid, he could just like bust down walls and be like, Cheese Whiz Kid! Like everybody's laughing, but he's crying. But they're just laughing around him, and they all just think it's a big joke. You might hear some clicking in the background in some of this. That's because my pug keeps walking back and forth down the hallway, and he has very long toenails, and I can't take him to the vet because he's elderly. If he gets in a car, he passes out. And if I try to cut his toenails here at the house, then he passes out. So that that's just what I'm dealing with. Like again with the coloring, I have so much problems with that. Like there's me trying to add a little bit of, shadow and depth to the top hat, and I was like, no, that's too dark. So I go back later with some slightly darker shade of purple and go over it, and it don't look great, but you can kind of see what I was trying to do. But I like the original drawing I did of him better, but I thought it came out looking okay. I think everything I do is okay. It's just okay. Okay, we're working on the teeth now again. Same color, same tobacco stain color. I'm sure everybody's noticed I put another puddle of liquid around his feet. This time it's yellow, last time it was green. Um, I assume it's urine. He eats cheese whiz and pees himself, as sad as that is. I guess that's the existence and life I've created for this thing. But yeah, that actually made me kind of sad. Alright, now we're doing the saliva, because you can't have a can of cheese whiz in your hand without, salivating. Am I right, boys? Yeah. But I'm doing the background purple now, because purple is just a cool color. It's my favorite. It's just fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The next drawing I have, I'm very excited for. It involves a chicken leg. Not cheese whiz, but a chicken leg. I'm switching it up this time. So I hope that one's going to come out really cool. So adding saliva. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, well, hope everybody enjoyed this Cheese Whiz Kid.